off, man. Welcome back to the channel, man. What is going on, everybody? Just leaving the Chrysler Training Center, man. Got my learn on. It's an updated transmission course, okay? We talk about all the updates as it relates to the transmission that's mostly used today, this day and age, this time. One in particular transmission that I thought we were done with. I mean, I didn't think this. We now in 2020, and the 41 TE, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I actually saw this with my own eyes. The 41 TE is still in production. That transmission came out as the A604 back in 1989. With all the revisions and all the changes, here we are in 2020. There's still a brand new 41 TE transmission out and about. Now it's actually found in the one is found on the Journey. I've seen this myself. Dodge Journey using the 4-cylinder engine, okay, the 2.4. So naturally you don't need that much power with a 4-cylinder engine. So they teamed a little 4-cylinder engine up with the 41 TE. Now there is absolutely no training whatsoever on that transmission. So as far as training go, we're done with it from that point. Okay. Now another training I thought we was done with, but obviously we're not. Actually, another vehicle we're done. Well, I thought we was done with, but we're actually not. It is now 2020, y'all. The transmission I'm referring to is the 62 TE. 62 TE, 6-speed automatic transmission that was originally found in a lot of the cars, a lot of the minivans, mainly the newer minivans, the 2011 and up minivans, paired with the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine. Okay, yes, that transmission is still in production. Now we didn't go over many. There's really no updates. Only thing they updated on those two transmission I mentioned, the 41 TE and the 62 TE, is in the form of a flash update, electronic updates. Hardware wise, there's nothing to discuss. There's nothing to talk about because there is no updates mechanically to those. They're done with that. I actually thought they was done with production. I actually thought they was done putting them in newer cars. Now this one particular car, the 62 TE, is still being used here in 2020. I'm gonna talk about that, man, after this ad break. But there's a vehicle that's still out. I cannot believe it. We're in 2020 and this vehicle is still out. After I come back from this ad break, we're gonna talk about that. Stay tuned, man. Don't go nowhere. Stay with me. I will be right back. Welcome back, man. Thanks for staying with me. Listen. 2020, here we are in 2020, right? The Dodge Grand Caravan is still in production. Did y'all hear me when I said the Dodge Grand Caravan? Okay, now, that van, obviously, they don't want it to go away, because I'm sure they do. They want all that sales to go into the Pacifica, which was the original idea. The Chrysler Pacifica, which is basically the Town and Country but redesigned, was supposed to take the place of the Chrysler Town and Country and the Dodge Grand Caravan. Okay, but consumers wasn't having it. They're not having it. They're in love with that body style and they don't want to let it go. The only reason that minivan is still in production, man, is a couple of things that'll keep a car in production no matter what you as a company say. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is sales. Sales dictate if a car stayed into production or not. That Dodge Grand Caravan is still selling very well. Okay? They just don't want to leave. The soccer moms are fighting it to the end. No, I do not. They haven't fell in love with the Pacifica just yet. Chrysler would love for people to latch on to that Pacifica so they can get rid of that Dodge Grand Caravan body. Been into place since 2011. Remember, y'all, that's when the body change and the birth of the Pentastar V6 engine was that's when it debuted. Okay, so think about this for a second. In 2011, that same body minivan is still in production here in 2020. Okay, that's a 9-year run, people. 9 years. That's almost unheard of for any particular body of car to be still in production. Normally it's 4 or 5 years and out. 5 years and out. 5 years and out. Or, for the most part, 5 years and a body change. But the name still can remain the same. But this minivan has no body change. The body style of a 2011 Dodge Grand Caravan is the exact same as the 2020 Dodge Caravan. Okay? So, like I say, man, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, man. Them soccer moms are not having it. Get that Pacifica out of here. They're just not ready for it. Just not ready to be latched on with. So they fighting, and they continually buying it. So Chrysler has no choice but to produce it, because they don't want to lose that block of customers to the competitor. Okay, now if you're a consumer and you had a choice between the same style minivan or Honda or something like that, and that minivan you want is out of production, so you run the Honda, if word get back to Fiat, Chrysler, or whatever, some heads gonna roll. Okay, so they don't want that, so they're gonna keep that thing into production. Now, when I get back, I want to talk about some of the features that that hasn't changed. Okay, some of the technology that hasn't changed, but even with the van, that hasn't changed. Everything is still locked into place, man. When I get back, we're gonna talk about that. Stay tuned, man. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right, guys. Thanks for staying with me. Listen, man. That I'm talking about the 2020 Dodge Grand Caravan that's still in production. Okay. Now, here's the shocker part about this whole thing. Not only is the 2020 van still in production, some of the features that came with the 2011 is still in production. For instance, this minivan still has a freaking 62 TE in it. That's right, a 6-speed automatic transmission. 2020, and we still pushing our vehicles with only 6-speed transmission. Man, keep in mind, some cars we up to 8-speed, 9-speed, 10 speeds. I heard of one vehicle, but 6 speeds? And it's paired with the second generation Pentastar 3.6 liter engine. Now the Grand Caravan, not yet equipped with the generation 3 Pentastar engine. Okay, that can be found in the Chrysler Pacifica. In fact, I brought in a 2019 Chrysler 300 the other day into the shop to do oil change or something. I can't remember what I was doing, but it was equipped with a 3.6 liter engine that wasn't the third generation 3.3. So the early edition 3.6 are still in production. It's the second generation, which is not much different than the first, but they got a handle on all the issues, Powertrain and all that. So it is still in production, man. They're not, in other words, it's not just only third generation Pentastar engine that's out into production. Okay, so if you go to a Chrysler dealer expecting to buy a car and they tell you it's a Pentastar 3.6, don't automatically assume it's the third generation. Okay, like I say, that 2019 300 that I brought in wasn't a third generation. So you need to ask questions if this stuff is on your mind. But rest assured, ease your mind, there is no Powertrain problems on that year model 3.6, whether it's third generation or second generation. Okay, so ease your mind, man. If you're sitting on the fence thinking about buying one, and all of a sudden you don't want to buy one because you done heard about all the problems, that's not the case in the newer model 3.6, whether it's second generation or third generation. All right, well, yeah, man, that's pretty shocking that Dodge Grand Caravan is still in production, still 3.6, still a 62 TE. What is wrong with the Pacifica, people? Absolutely nothing. Even the body style is not that much different. Okay, now the price tag may be a little different. So is that stopping people from latching onto it? I don't know. You Chrysler executives, y'all might need to look into that. Maybe if you lower the price, the soccer moms would jump on the Pacifica. But right now, they're in love with that Dodge Grand Caravan body. I don't know if price a factor. I don't know. I would love to do a survey or read a survey of people stating why they continue to purchase the Dodge Grand Caravan even in the 2020 model year. Okay, what was your deciding factor? I would love to know these things. I don't know, so I can only speculate, just like you. We can only speculate. But one thing you should know that it's still selling. Okay, hence the reason why it's in production. Now, just like in 2018, they say it was done. Just like in 2019, they say it was done. Just like now, they say it's done. Here in 2020, if that vehicle continues to sell well, there will be a 2021 Dodge Grand Caravan with a 3.6 in it and a 62 TE transmission in it. Mark my word, I guarantee you, y'all. I gotta go, man. I just figured I just wanted to rap about that, man. I'm on my way home from training center. I got a lot of information, man. I gotta refresh my mind. I picked up on a lot of things. Picked up on a lot of tips that's gonna help me do my job much better. It's gonna help me diagnose cars much quicker. I am better than I was yesterday. Okay, that should be everybody's goal. All right, that's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Give a video a thumbs up. This ain't nothing really you can share. I'm just spurting out information. So, but comment, leave a comment, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. I will see y'all on the next video.